little bit about what I offer clients when they sign on for dog training, when any one of my dog training programs. I like to prepare my dog training clients for kind of the different behaviors for their puppies. Usually a lot of my clients are puppies. And so we, in order to help get their puppies through the different stages, there's a lot of different resources and tools that you can help them with. And so I like to kind of give them some of the stuff that we're going to need or use through our dog training, and also some things that they can use for the future, for the next 10 or 12 years, maybe even longer, that they're going to have their puppy. So I kind of want to show you what I offer. I kind of usually tell people when I kind of send them my different programs what I do, but I wanted to kind of show you so that you know. One of the very first things I give them is a chew toy. A Kong is one of the examples. I like to give them one of these chew toys. It's incredibly beneficial to their dogs. I've talked about these in a lot of my other videos on brain stimulation, boredom. It helps with the puppies when they're going through teething. They're incredibly beneficial, and whether it's a Kong, any other kind of chew toys. I've given them another chew toy. Right now I'm going through different Kong. I have a bunch of different Kong stock that I'm going to be giving to my new clients that are going to be coming on. I just happened to get the puppy ones. These are, I think, a little bit smaller than the medium-sized ones. They're not quite small, but anyway, I got them in pink and blue depending on whether they're going to be a boy or a girl. So Kongs are, and you can freeze them so that when they're going through the teething stage, they can, be cold. You can stuff them, obviously, with all kinds of fun stuff. And also what I give to clients, we talk about different kinds of recipes that you can kind of put together. Obviously peanut butter is a traditional one that people use, but you can go crazy. You don't have to stick with the traditional peanut butter. You can go with kibble and pumpkin and mix it up with blueberries, all sorts of fun stuff. And I've kind of posted some of those in earlier posts and talked about it in previous lives. But these are, it's, sometimes your dog gets bored, kind of like when we get bored with eating the same thing over and over again. It's kind of, make it fun. It's fun for you, it's fun for them, and it's actually good for nutrition-wise, so why not? So, and I like to give them some recipes when we talk about different things, so they kind of get that when they get one of these. I think it's really fun and adds some variety to them, for them. The other thing that I'm starting to give to people is Petler. Some people may have these in their window. On the off chance there's an emergency or something happens, you have one of these in your window. You mark how many pets you have. This one has dogs, cats, and birds. But if you have an iguana, a snake, anything, you could write in other, and you just put in your window so that they know that you have these and they know what to look for. These are incredibly beneficial, and you have these for the lifetime of your pet. So I'm going to start giving these out to some of my existing clients that I have so that they have these. So to existing clients, if you watch this, don't worry, you're going to be getting some of these. So those are very beneficial to have. I also give them treat totes. These are great during our training lessons. They hook on right on the back, and have a little drawstring, everything. Makes it easy to, when we're doing the treats and everything, rather than putting them in your pockets or fumbling for the bags, you just kind of whip it out. So it makes our lessons a lot more efficient, and then when they're doing their homework, they've already got this little treat thing. They can alternate between family members, because I do work with a lot of families. So they can just kind of take out the treats and have it all ready at the go. So I like to have them, like I said before, have them prepared for the resources that are going to help them with making training more efficient and more successful. We want to make the training successful for them and their puppy or dog, you know, whatever, so that everybody's happy. So and you want to make, you know, the sooner you give them the treat, the sooner they're going to understand. You know, you don't want to reward them for the wrong behavior. That's part of what the training is about. So that's what part of the reward system is about. So I like to give them one of these, and I have a bunch of these in stock as well with the Kong for clients. One of the last things I like to do is show up with some treats. This is just an example, little trainer treats. Soft ones and small ones are the better ones, because it's quick and easy for them to chew on, and you kind of just move on from that. If they're hard, it takes them a little bit longer to chew, and then you're stopped, and then you got to wait before you can move on to the next one when you're doing a trial. So if it's soft and chewy, you kind of just move on, and you know, it makes the trials go a lot faster. This one's a liver flavor. A lot of dogs like liver flavor, and bacon flavor and peanut butter flavors are very popular ones. But this is just a kind of an example of what I give my clients, because a lot of clients will ask me, what do you suggest for training treats? I like to keep them supplied if I can with training treats, so I'll try to give them some stuff that I have on hand. That's one of the things I do. If they don't have any, I kind of come prepared to our lessons and kind of give them what I have on hand. My job, one of my jobs as your trainer, is to make sure that you're successful in your training, to make sure that your dog is successful. And if you need treats, if one of the things that you're, you know, lacking on is treats, you know, if you run out, or if the treats that you're using aren't motivating your dog, and I happen to be using the treats when I'm doing it, if mine are successful, then that's what I'll give you. So my job is to make sure that your training with your dog is successful, so that, you know, the lifetime of your relationship in bonding is successful. So these are just a couple of the things that I give you when I show up, you know, and I also work with you if there's other resources that you need. You know, if there's a leash or a harness or something that you need, that the harness that you have isn't working. If something isn't working, I try to, you know, kind of work with you to get something that will work. So, you know, these are just kind of a couple things that I offer to my clients, part of the programs, that, you know, to make the training more successful. And I kind of want to come on, just kind of, a lot of people think that when we, with trainers, and we just show up and we just kind of show you the lessons, and, you know, we kind of come up, you know, and then we leave, and then that's the end. Like I say in my previous things, my service is very customized to what you and your dog need. You know, just like the treats, you know, if one treat isn't working, the next one, you know, maybe I have something that is working. You know, maybe it needs to be a peanut butter one, or a liver one, or a dried, dehydrated one. Every dog is different. These are things that I try to keep in mind and communicate with you. You know, maybe the plain old peanut butter stuffing isn't working, and maybe pumpkin is going to work better for your Kong or your chew toy. So these are a couple of the things that I like to work on and prepare you for what we will be doing, what we would be doing during our training sessions. It's important to me, like I said before, that you are successful, that your dog is successful, you know, because this is what you're going to be doing for the lifetime of your dog. So if you have any questions, I'm actually going to type in my website, Allison's animalacademy.com. So you can reach out to me, you can check out my website, and you can visit me to for any questions, and it's also on there as well. If you go to my dog training part of the website, you know, you'll see that as well. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll, you know, read my post as well. I'm going to do a dog training tip tomorrow. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and try. Hopefully this cloudy weather is going to clear up soon. So thank you and have a good Wednesday. Bye.